Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building a profile card component, just the user interface. And to get started, I just have an empty folder called user profile design with an image here, an empty index HTML and an empty style.css. So to get started, I'm going to go in my index HTML, generate a boilerplate like that. I'm going to link my style sheet called style CSS and change this title to user profile design like that. Inside the body, I'm going to create a div with a class of container, and inside this div I'm going to create another div, okay, with the class of, let's say, image like that. And this obviously will have my image, which I get from here. You can use any image you want, you can use your own picture if you want. For the alt, I'm just going to leave it empty for now at least. And then I'm going to create another div with a class of, let's say details, and then I'm going to have an h3, let's say h2 saying my name. I can't even spell my name. And then I'm going to have an h4 saying follow my socials, and then I'm going to have an unordered list having how many? 4 list items with anchor tags like that. And this can say GitHub, this can say Instagram, this can say Twitter, and this can say Facebook. Copy one final one, and let's say this should have YouTube. That, let me give this a class of socials or social rather, much easier to remember. And then we can begin styling it, but let me just open this with live server just to see how it looks, and it looks horrible. So let's begin working on this. I can say the image have a max width of 100% like that. We'll say the body should have a background color of black. I want black. And then I'll go inside the container. The container will have a background color of white like that. Okay, let's add some padding on the container, let's say 20 pixels. And then we can display flex, align it in center, and justify content center. Add a minimum height of 100 viewport height so that it goes to the center like that. Shouldn't have done that. I think we can still work with that. Let me just change this to flex direction of column like that. And then what do we do? We'll say let me add a font family here. Font family of Arial. What's it called? Arial. This one. Change that a bit. I can go to the URLs, and I'm going to say for the URLs, let me say list style type to be none. And before I forget and the errors start happening, let me just reset everything. I'm going to say margin of 0, padding of 0, and box sizing of border box like that. And then we, oops, didn't this work? No, it did not, because this should be none. There you go. Okay, then I can go inside my container. And what do I want for my container? I want the image class. Let me just target the image class. Let me say for the image, for the actual image, I want the width to be 150 pixels like that. Too small. 300 pixels like that. Let me say let me target this. Let me target that and say a background color of, no, that will interfere with the image. Let me just remove it. No, actually, let me try something. Red. Okay, padding 20 pixels, border radius 10 pixels. Not all that, but let me just change this color a bit to a navy blue. Yeah, that interferes with the image. I want the image to be visible right around there. That should be nice. Okay, And then I can actually begin to style this bottom div with the class of details. So I'm going to go to my container. What am I typing? Container, and for the class, for the div with the class of details, I'm going to say I want a background color of black, like that. I want a width of 300 pixels so that it's the same or almost the same as the image, and then I'm going to add a padding of 20 pixels all around so that, oops, let me add this to 320 pixels, 30 pixels. Let me remove the body radius from the bottom of the image like that, and I can say this is 340 pixels. There you go. Okay, let me say border radius 0 on the top and 20 pixels on the bottom, like that. I'm going to say I want a padding of 20 pixels as well, and then let me change the text color to white. Great. Let me just text align center everything, and then I'm going to style my my another list with the class of social, like that. Display flex, align item center, justify content center, and then I can target the individual list items like that to add a margin of 5 pixels on left and right. Let me add a flex wrap of wrap right here, flex wrap of wrap, like that, and I can change this to 10 pixels. There you go. Then I can target the anchor tags inside to change the color to white, and I'll say text decoration none, like that. And then let me just style these headings a bit. Now in the class of details, let me just style the H2, and I'm saying padding on the bottom to 10 pixels. Actually no, let me just do that for the H3 as well. Padding bottom 20. It's not an H3, it's at H4. Okay, that's why it's an H4. Okay, reduce this to 10, like that. And this color doesn't really blend all that well with the blue. Let me see if I can change it. Oops, really change that a bit, a bright red, maybe bright red. Let me change this back to white. I think that looks better, really. I think that looks better. And of course I don't have any links, but in case you're wondering, if you need my Facebook, you can find me at facebook.com/tsb Sankara, like that. Copy this, paste it there, change this to Twitter, change this to capital, paste that there, change this to Instagram, paste that there, change this to GitHub, and this is, oops, like that. And on YouTube you can just search my name because I don't have a shortened link, TSB Sankara, like that. So I look forward to seeing you, and if you like the video, please, if you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.